My name is Ezekiel Adams, and I'm from LA, more specifically Compton. And from where I'm from, everybody knows me as the #1 running back in the nation, though the rest of the nation might not think that. Cause currently I'm a sophomore, I'm not even ranked #1 in my state yet. But look, I got time though. You see, I always grew up loving football. I've always been amazing at it. But in my freshman season in high school, I barely was able to play. And it's probably because I was on a school that was so good that even a guy like me was a 3rd string running back. And due to that, I ended up transferring schools because my parents did not want to see me sitting on the bench for another season. Though there are some drawbacks to this because this school is not good at all. So hey man, I guess the whole team is gonna be on my back the entire season, but we're gonna see what happens. Cause maybe this is exactly what I need. But for now, let me introduce y'all to my team. Now first off, my quarterback, junior David DePaul. Now look, I'm gonna be honest, just off of the practice that we done had, the little amount that we had, I can already tell that he isn't that good of a quarterback. He isn't the best decision maker. He's not the most accurate, but I'm just gonna hope he don't mess up when he's handing me the ball. Cause like I said, this school is not very good at all. And he's a big reason for that. Shoot, I don't even think they won a game last season. But then of course, when I looked at the coach, I saw the coach's last name was DePaul too. So yeah, his dad's probably the coach. And now receiver 1, Javon Moore, sophomore just like me. He's a good 5'8". So there's not a lot of range trying to get him the ball. But I mean, he could catch a couple bubble screens. He's a little bit fast. Might be the fastest on this team. Well, at least receiver wise. But other than that, he's not really that great at running routes. Can't really catch the ball that well. But I mean, you know, receiver 1. Now receivers 2 is interesting. I don't know how he's receiver 2. He's 6'5". He's a junior, LJ Young Jr. Now this is a guy who I feel like is not in the right sport. I mean, he's not. Really, he told us that he's literally on this team just because his dad wants him to play sports year round. He's really a basketball player. So just joining this team was just for him to, you know, stay in shape throughout the year. But yeah, 6'5". He's not that good, to be honest with you, but hey, he's 6'5" though. Now receiver 3, Javion Foreman, a senior, 5'11". Somehow he's a senior and he's the worst receiver in this receiving corps. But hey, none of them are really that good. And to be honest, I'm just gonna hope that all 3 of these guys, you know, block well for me for that outside. Cause I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be getting that ball a lot. And now for our tight end, starting tight end, senior Scott McAuliffe, standing at 6'2". Now this guy, his best attribute is really his blocking. And his blocking really isn't that good either. He's a decent catcher, I guess. I mean, y'all could tell by his height, he's only 6'2", and really last season he was a wide receiver, but coach ended up putting him at the tight end because, you know, he was a Popeye's biscuit away from being a tight end, and he ate that Popeye's biscuit. And for the rest of our team, for the O-line, not good. The defense too, also obviously not good at all. So it's definitely gonna be a struggle, but man, this is a terrible team, Lord. But it's a terrible team that I'm gonna have to have on my back as I try to become the #1 ranked running back in the nation and try to get offers from every single school in the country. And I'm ready for the ride. Let's get it. Let's ball out. And so now we're heading to our first game of the season. This is the game where you shake off all your nerves. And I'm gonna be honest, the rest of my team, I don't know what they was doing. It looked like they was really nervous. But I think they need to understand that now they got the #1 running back in the nation on their team. I mean, I could do whatever I want out here. Look at this play, a nasty spin move, and I'm gone. And I'm getting caught, but hey, that's a big play off my first run, 35 yards. And they just continue to give me the ball because obviously give me the ball is what's working. 3rd and 2, I'm cutting it to the outside. I get a very good block out there, and I'm gone for my first touchdown of the season. You already know, look, us being at home, the home crowd going crazy, like they ain't had no talent like this in a long time. So they in for a good season. And not only that, I'm not only the running back on this team, I'm also playing kick returner, punt returner, all that. You feel me? I'm trying to make as many plays as I possibly can. And coach, he ain't hating it. He ain't hating none of it. He want me to be out there on the field as much as I possibly can be because the more I'm on the field, the better chance we got at winning games. Now, I forgot to tell y'all, but look, man, as y'all can see, obviously, in terms of my play style, I'm kind of more of like a Saquon Barkley type of guy. I can run people over if I want to, but I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just juke them, make them miss their tackles, you know what I'm saying, get my yards like that. But man, just remember what I said about this dude DePaul. Look, I don't understand what made him throw that pass, but it's intercepted. and we could have had a chance to tie this game up here, but now them boys finna be able to extend their lead now. But anyways, I'm a good, 6 foot, like 215, 220 pounds right now. I'm trying to build muscle as I get through my high school career and college career so I can eventually be like, big. And yeah, I know that can mess up my speed, agility and stuff like that, but hey man, as long as I keep on working hard, I'm gonna be able to maintain most of it. I mean, look at what I'm doing. There's no way I'm gonna lose all of this. But now we done made our way down the field. It's 3rd and 8 though. I'm on the route. Depot had to scramble outside, got sacked. 4th and 17 now, had to settle for 3 points. They ended up scoring a touchdown, finally making it 21-10. And with about just 2 minutes and a half left, now less than 2 minutes left, it's looking like this game is going to be over for us. We might end up starting this season off 0-1, which a lot of people were expecting. And while these fans and stuff are so used to losing, I'm not. Even though I was on the bench like my whole freshman season, I'm not used to losing because my last school won the state championship. But if it's one thing that this game right here made me realize is that the more that DePaul got the ball in his hands, the more likely chance that we're going to lose the game. So as the team stop my run, it's over with. And so in my first game on this team, we lose this game 21-18, which is better than how it was last season because, yeah, they got destroyed last time. And look, DePaul threw the ball 22 times, completed 14, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. But look at me, though. I'm coming out here doing what I felt like I was going to end up doing. Balling out, receiving-wise. I was number 1 receiving-wise because the quarterback can't get the ball to his receivers. Now, look, following that game, when I went to my locker room, checked my phone, I saw a whole lot of just messages sent to me from my mother. But not only was it sent from my mom, but my friend group was also sending a whole lot too. And of course, it was nothing positive. And as I'm looking at my phone, just trying to figure out what's going on, I ended up getting a call from my mother. And she ended up telling me that my brother Jared, he ended up getting into a shootout. Now, luckily, Jared was not hurt. But unfortunately, the cops did end up showing up quick. So he couldn't get out of there. He ended up getting locked up. He's locked up for a while. Now, look, the thing is, we don't know if he was the one doing the shooting or if he was just there because of the people that he be with. And we've always told him to get away from those type of people. Because as soon as I get my NIL deal in college and stuff like that, we moving out of here. And he ain't gonna have to worry about none of that stuff. Especially because he don't need to be worrying about any of that stuff. I mean, he's only in 8th grade. And it's not like our family needs the money right now. I mean, we're doing decent. I mean, we're not doing real good, but at least we got our heads above the water. And so I ended up having to make that jail call to try to talk to him for a little bit. And I ended up letting him know, like, bro, I got you. Don't worry about none of the other stuff. You don't need to be hanging around with the people that you be hanging around because we trying to get out of here. And as soon as I get to college, get my NIL deal, we will be out of this neighborhood. And man, when I tell you this situation right here got me even more motivated than anything. Because I cannot stand to see my little brother do anything that's that stupid. Like, I done seen too much myself. I don't want to see him involved in none of that. But now currently in this game, I'm having a real good game. I mean, running wise, return wise, and everything. And we're still losing this game 21-24, which is crazy. But at the same time, like I said, the rest of my team just isn't good at all. So if it ain't me doing it, ain't gonna be nobody. We did make our way down the field, but look, on 3rd and 3, what was he thinking? Could have just gave the ball to me instead. Now, luckily, they didn't end up getting any points. So with about 2 minutes and a half left in this game, we still got an opportunity. It's 3rd and 5, and I'm out here on a little route. I got the ball, secured the catch, got the first down. That's my 3rd catch of the game for 60 yards. 2nd and 13, and I'm getting another reception, securing this catch between 2 defenders, making it 3rd and 3. But then on 3rd and 3, that D-line almost got to him, so he decided to throw the ball out of bounds, making it 4th and 3. And at this point, we have to pick up the first down, and we do. He gets it right to me. He knew who to get that ball to. Now with a minute left in this game, all we gotta do is keep running the ball, get closer and closer to get this field goal. But me, I got things on my mind. I'm getting this touchdown. And that ended up being the game-winning touchdown because them boys did not end up scoring. And of course, with the game I had, 157 yards off 12 attempts, 3 touchdowns, balled out. And I'm just going to say, if we have games where our quarterback is throwing less than 15 yards, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a better opportunity to win games because, you know what I'm saying? Look at the receiving. It was only 2 people who got the ball in that game. That's ridiculous. Now look, other than the negative stuff that's happening surrounding my brother Jared and everything like that, it's actually been kind of crazy, you know, walking around school, you know, putting up games with stats that I'm putting up, and everybody just showing love. Because, before me, people didn't even really want to go to this school's games, but now they coming to see me. And the fact that I can be that person to, bring back their love for the game is real cool. I ain't gonna lie. But not only that, there's also a content creator that goes to this school, and he's a pretty decent content creator. He got 25,000 subscribers, and he be making like football content and stuff like that. So he says he's gonna have to try to help me get recognized more around the nation. So, I can really start climbing in my status as a running back. Cause who knows what can happen. Maybe a scout can, college scout can end up seeing one of his videos, seeing how crazy I'm going at this school, and come out here and start watching me. Especially since most likely the only way I'm gonna be able to be seen actually is if we're playing against a really good school, or if we make it to the state championship, which probably isn't gonna happen. So I just gotta hope that his videos end up reaching some real important people when it comes to football, and just see what happens to my rankings. I mean, especially if they seeing plays like this, that nasty spin to the outside, and if only that dude wasn't there, that would have been 6. But not only can I run the ball and do kick returns, but look, just my speed alone can make me a dangerous deep threat wide receiver too. Like, come on now, big touchdown. And see, it's plays like this that really need to be shown, and for some reason I didn't have anybody recording my game. So now me having this YouTuber is definitely gonna help a lot. And the YouTuber's name, his name is Nas, or his YouTube name, Ball Out Nas. And once I'm more successful and stuff like that, I'm definitely gonna have to show him a lot of love, because this duo between me and him is definitely gonna get both of us a lot of opportunities. So we're gonna see what happens. But right now it's 1st and goal. About 2 minutes left in this game. It's tied up, and I'm running this thing, fighting my way into the end zone to take the lead in this game. But them boys did get down the field, scored a touchdown. But with about 15 seconds left, we probably could find a way to get something. But after that sack, we ain't going nowhere. We'll probably end up getting the OT. Now in OT, we can't do nothing dumb. We're handing the ball out to me to an outside run. I'm trying to juke this dude out, but he somehow broke down and tackled me, which is a very tough task to do. But running the exact same play again on 2nd and goal, I'm trying to fight my way into 2-yard line, run this ball again. I'm diving into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's actually the game winner because they only got 3 points on their drive. So we win this game 27-24. What a game. In the game where, of course, I get player of the game, 115 yards, 18 attempts, 4 touchdowns. And just remember what I said, the less that the pole throws the ball, the better we gonna be. You know what I'm saying? The more that we get me the ball, the better we gonna be as well. Look, receiving wise, I'm doing everything too. I get the ball almost every single play, and it's for a reason. Also, our receivers just ain't getting open. And now, because of that win, we're 2-1. And this is the first time that this school has been positive in like at least 10 years. And we're starting off this game with a huge kick return, touchdown, big play. This is what I do. Now, after getting a stop off that last drive, we got an opportunity to make this a 2-score game. And on 2nd and 9, I'm coming out the backfield off that little swing or whatever, and that linebacker just could not keep up with me. And now 2nd and 6, it's a run to the right side, but I decided to bounce it to the left side. And I didn't think that this guy would end up coming out free, but he ended up making a pretty great tackle on me too. 3rd and 5 now, running the running back screen, playing. I'm getting some decent blocks. I ended up bouncing to that end, and it bounced right back outside, and I found a way to get to the end zone. It's that speed, that pure speed right there. And man, right now the defense is doing their job, and surprisingly enough too, our O-line's blocking. Everybody's doing what they need to do. I mean, maybe the team that we playing against isn't that good, but like, look at this. Easy run, easy lane for that touchdown. We up by 3 scores now. And another stop for our defense. We got 50 seconds left in this first half to try to get something, try to make something happen. The opponent up getting me the ball right when he was getting hit. Luckily, he was able to get that ball out to me, because now we done made our way all the way down the field. But after a couple bad plays, it's 3rd and 8 now, and he's getting me the ball again. But look, overthrown. That would have been an easy first down, but now it's 4th and 8. Coaches wanted to keep going for it, but look, the pole done threw an underneath route for no reason. But I guess it's cool though, because they didn't score when they got the ball first in the second half. And now I'm out here on a punt return. I picked up a good amount of yards. I mean, I got us all the way to about the 50-yard line. That's a pretty good return right there. But they would end up getting us the third down, and DePaul tried to throw the ball to someone who was locked up. And of course, it's incomplete. But our defense would lock up again, getting us the ball back. It's 2nd and 9. I'm trying to make something happen, make something shake, and I'm actually picking up a couple yards. Then on 1st and 10, it's an inside zone. I end up bouncing to the outside. All these defenders, and somehow I still found a way to pick up this first down, almost getting into the end zone, falling at the 1-yard line, running the ball again, and I'm in there diving in for the touchdown. And in this blowout game, boy, they fans was not happy at all. We won 31-7. I mean, losing to a school that didn't win a game last season is kind of crazy, but when you think about it, they got me on the team now, so it's a completely different team now. And this was just another game where the quarterback didn't have to throw that many times. And due to that, that means I'm getting the ball more. So we win more games. That's just what we got to keep on doing. We have to keep doing this. And for some reason, I ain't been showing the kick return, punt return stats. But hey, man, yeah, I've been putting up a little bit of stats on that part. So yeah, man, after the news that had happened with my brother and stuff, I didn't think that, this year would be going as good as it's actually going despite that. But a lot of good stuff been happening though. Like, yeah, my brother Jared did get in the shootout and stuff like that. But look though, he's a minor, so he didn't get any charges for real. And they don't even know if he did anything. And they're still doing the investigation, trying to make sure that he wasn't the guy that, was shooting. But not only that, just everything that has to do with football for me right now, which is panning out perfectly for me. Everything's doing well. And I just got to thank my boy Nas. Because to be honest, I don't think I'll be getting as much recognition as I'm getting right now in the media if it wasn't for him. Like, his channel done grew from 25,000 to 100,000 subscribers since he started posting my stuff, promoting me on his channel and everything. And thing is, he don't only post my great running back plays. He posts plays like this too. Look at me being a great teammate, just clearing a lane out for my boy for that big touchdown. But people are seeing my tape off of his channel and just seeing that I'm a really good running back. I mean, like, from my shiftiness to my speed to everything, I'm looking great. And I'm only a sophomore, so there's a lot I can improve on. So just imagine what happens when I'm a senior, and you know what I'm saying? It's going to be crazy. But not only have people been starting to, recognize me and everything like that, but I've also been starting to get a couple college offers in. They're not the best schools, but there's schools that I definitely love to play for. I mean, schools like San Jose State, San Diego, even Fresno and UCLA even, they starting to show a little bit of interest in me. Now, as I've only gained offers from like the smaller schools right now, I already know that by the time I end up in my senior season, I'm going to have a lot of offers from the biggest schools in the nation. So I just got to keep on working, keep on playing like I am right now, and I'll be fine. Now, right now in this game, we're at home right now, and the home crowd is doing their thing. They going crazy. We're winning 20-16 right now. I'm having a great game, as I always am. I mean, just look at the plays I'm doing. Like, yo, I'm gonna be honest, that play out of all of them might be one of the nastiest plays I done had in this season. Like, come on now. I mean, just look at how I baited that defender to go to the left just for me to spin back into the inside. Like, that's nasty. And then my speed to get into the end zone, just unstoppable. Now, look, I didn't really introduce y'all to our defense, but look, they're really not that good, but I guess they've been playing better because of the momentum that I'm starting to bring to this team, the new energy I'm starting to bring to this team. But we still got to lock in. We're only up 27-19 right now, 2nd and 5. I tried to make a play here, but I ended up losing yards on this play. And then on 3rd and 9, that D-line ended up getting back there to the pole. He tried to throw the ball down the field, but ended up taking a sack, which was probably for the best because that probably was going to be intercepted. But like I said, the defense, they've been feeding off of my energy, and just look at them getting another stop for us. And now with only 2 minutes left in this game, it's probably over with. It's basically over with because all we're doing is running this ball, and look at me. I'm getting into the end zone again, which I probably shouldn't have done, but hey, I'm getting my stats. I don't care. And it didn't matter. We won this game 34-26. Great game. And I ended up putting up my best game of this year. 211 yards on 16 attempts and 4 touchdowns. Or at least my best game on the ground. And I'm just happy that the coach, who is the father of DePaul, like, I'm just happy that he isn't forcing DePaul to throw the ball because that'll be bad. That'll be terrible for the team. He understands that with me with the ball, I always, I always deliver. And I've been delivering. We've been winning games and trying to continue this. And as y'all can see by the Poe's stat line right now, like, this is what he needs to do. 7 touchdowns to a pick. Just keep the ball out of his hands. Just let him hand the ball off to me, and we good. Now, at this point, everything is going like so well. It might be going too well. I mean, things like this never happen, especially where I'm from. Like, we're doing real good football-wise, 4-1. You feel me? My ranking is going up. I'm becoming more of a household name. Everybody's starting to know who I am. My boy Nas' YouTube channel starting to go up even more. And we're still waiting on the investigation to see if Jared was one of the shooters in the shootout. Hopefully he isn't, because he shouldn't be in that environment anyways. But all I could do is just keep on balling. 3rd and 2, getting the ball out the backfield, breaking a tackle. I ended up staying in bounds, tiptoeing, and ain't nobody catching me. I got that track star speed, full sprint, touchdown. Up 14-7 now, about 2 minutes left here in the first half, and on 3rd and 3, running back screen to me to pick up this easy first down. Since it worked so well last time, after making our way down the field a little bit, we ran it again, and it worked again off the 2nd and inches. I tried to hurdle somebody, completely missed him. Don't know why I even tried that, but it's fine though. 2nd and 10, I tried to catch the ball off the Texas route and took a huge hit. I mean, probably the hardest shot I ever took. But look though, 3rd and 10, we still got a chance here with just 9 seconds. And I'd rather David DePaul not throw any bad passes here, so like we can get 3 points here. And he actually ended up throwing the ball out of bounds, luckily. And so after getting 3 points off last drive, we're about 10 points. They got the ball to start the second half, did nothing with it. Look at this speed. I'm getting to the outside and cutting up the field to pick up that first down. I'm getting the ball again, and I'm just cutting to the outside, and I'm making a play that shouldn't have been that much yards into a lot of yards. Now I'm 1st to go. I'm just trying to fight and just find my way into the end zone, but they not letting me in. Up until on the 1 yard line on 3rd and go, I'm diving into the end zone for that touchdown, and we extending our lead. And at this point, up 10 points, they not really looking like they moving the ball that effectively, especially not as effectively as we are. As long as we keep running this ball, we're gonna be good. It's 3rd and 4. We actually end up running the ball on 3rd and 4, which really wasn't the smartest idea to do, because they end up scoring another touchdown. With 2 minutes left, we just gotta make sure that we burn all this clock. They got all their timeouts right now. They just used 2 of them though. 2nd and 1. I pick up this first down easily. And at this point, with 2 minutes left in this game, just gotta keep on running the ball. Keep on wasting the time. Keep on picking up first downs. And this game is going to be ours. But now with 49 seconds left, it's 3rd and 8. We got to pass the ball. He throws it down the field to me. I burnt that linebacker. Touchdown. What a throw. And that was all we needed. We win this game 31-21. Continue our win streak. We are looking really good. We're doing our thing. All because of me, of course. But hey, we winning games. The school's happy. The fans is happy. And you know what I'm saying? Everything's going well. Everything's going great. And this was actually a game where David DePaul actually threw well. 3 touchdowns, threw 18 passes, and we won the game. Like, the stats we put up, the stats I put up, of course. And look, it's because of me, really. Like, I had all the touchdowns. So, hey, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Did a little bit returning, not as much as I normally do, but we won. It's actually real funny. Like, at the last game, my teammates were telling me and just showing me like videos of what the crowd looked like in previous years. And it was like almost nobody at the games. But now that I'm here and we're winning games and I'm over here doing crazy things and just crazy runs, there's actually a lot of people in the stands now. And that just looks crazy to look at. And I already know, like, especially for like the seniors and the juniors on this team who've been on this team for a couple of years and haven't really found any success, I'm already knowing this is surreal for them, because we might actually have a chance at getting to the state championship if we keep on playing the way we are. I mean, we've already beaten a couple decent teams, but I mean, we still got a whole like half of a season to go. We're only in our 7th game of the season and we're having a good year, but at the same time, we gotta make sure we stay locked in, because the moment we stop being locked in could be the moment when we just start losing, just go on a losing streak. And I ain't trying to do that, because like I said, I don't like losing. Matter of fact, I hate it. And I gotta make sure I do everything that I possibly can do to make sure that we don't go on that losing streak. Now right now we done find ourselves like 3rd and 19 after a couple of sacks, and then another sack made it 4th and 20 something. We gotta punt this ball. It's the 4th quarter, 7-7. So it's really been like no scoring happening in this game, and I feel like I've been having a decent game yardage wise, but other than that, haven't been able to really touch the end zone like that. It's just been a defensive game. And to be honest, there's only so much you could do as a running back only when your quarterback isn't really producing that much and your receivers aren't really getting that open. So the team just honing on a run, and I get my stats and stuff like that, but like I'm gonna need a little bit more production from them guys, because like that could have been a touchdown, but it was overthrown. Because of that, we took 3 and they scored a touchdown. And I don't know what he was thinking on this play, but we ain't had no time left and we lost this game. Losing our first game in a long time. We were just on a win streak, and now it ain't look like our offense could move at all. And really, I don't know what happened. I feel like we had a lot of momentum coming into this game. Like, look, I put up a good game still. I mean, I think average wise, I was a little bit lower, but we just need more production from like everywhere else. I mean, we're doing pretty good though. We're 5-2, which is way better than last season. They didn't win a game, like I said. And man, just looking at my stats compared to the other running backs in my district, this is actually crazy. And even receiving wise, I'm up there too. Like, I'm doing everything for this team. And then you also got to include my kick and punt return stats. I'm up there in the return game too. Coming into the 8th game of the season, and we're coming off of a loss, so we got to make sure that we come into this game with a lot of intensity. We got to win this game, and the thing that I really want to do with this team is make it to the state championship, and the only way to do that is to be the top 2 teams in the state. So we can't lose any more games, or maybe we've already lost too many games because we got 2 losses already, so we probably aren't going to be able to make it anyways, but that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm still going to make sure that we get as many wins as we possibly can this season, because that's what I'm here for. Like, just imagine if I'm able to take this team to the state championship and even win it. Just imagine what that's going to do to my ranking. I would without a doubt be the #1 running back in the nation. Now, in that last play, somehow I didn't score the touchdown. I guess my knee fell before I got into the end zone, but I'm still diving in there for the touchdown on 4th and goal. Now look, the rest of the people on this team, like the wide receivers, it's crazy because you would think that because they're not really getting the ball that much that they wouldn't be happy on this team. But at the same time, they understand that they're really not getting open. And because of that, it's making it a lot harder for our quarterback to throw the ball. Because if you're not open, then who's going to throw the ball to him? Because of that, him taking a sack, making it 3rd and 21. And I had to go out there and try to make something happen, but I couldn't, because as soon as I caught that ball, I immediately got tackled. And now with 8 seconds left, it's 1st and 10. And I somehow found a way to break off for a huge run. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to the end zone and I couldn't get out of bounds in time, but hey man, it's a big play that doesn't mean anything. But now we find ourselves down 21-7, and it's not looking good for us. 2nd and 2, tried to run the ball, immediately got stuffed 2 yards behind the line. Now 3rd and 4, we actually got the first down, but of course, as soon as something good happens to us, we fumble the ball and they get the ball back. Now, luckily, our defense came through, locked down in the clutch. And on this punt return, I ain't looking like I'm finna be stopped. And that punter over there, he ain't finna catch me. I'm taking this thing to the crib. And defense got another stop. Unfortunately, we didn't make the field goal or the extra point or whatever, so we're down 13-21. And after that sack, making it 3rd and 11, making it a lot harder. I'm real tired on this play, but luckily somebody was able to get open to get the first down. Or nope, they fell 4th and inches, and on this run, I was not able to get the first down. But there was a flag on the field, and of course, it was on us, holding, and they're declining it, and this game's over. So it didn't even matter if I got that first down. And we lose our 2nd game in a row. We're coming up. We just had a win streak, and now hopefully this isn't a losing streak. We got to get back on the winning side. And I mean, win or lose though, I'm putting up some good stats. I'm still climbing up in the ranks. You feel me? Now I'm still putting out the great videos, the great highlight mixtapes for me and everything. You feel me? But I hate losing though. I hate losing. And now we're not only just on a 2-game losing streak. Like, everything else is starting to get a little bit worse for me. Like, I was doing really good in school when we was winning, but now my grades are starting to drop. And I'm starting to realize that I've been a little bit less focused in the classroom. And y'all already know I'm a student athlete, so the student part always comes first. So I gotta make sure I don't end up failing. And the thing is, I was all A's and B's, and now I'm starting to get a couple C's, and I just don't like that. Especially just knowing you never know what can happen with me and my football career. Like, maybe it could all go down and just straight bad things start happening. I'm gonna need my grades to be up so I can still be able to get into college and things like that. And I wasn't the only one to start realizing that my grades were starting to fall. My counselor, my teacher, even my coach started talking to me about my grades, saying I need to get these up or I might end up having to miss a couple games, because that's exactly what's going to start happening if I get into the D range. And I feel like a big part of this is probably because since we starting to lose, I'm starting to put a lot of the blame on me. Even though I'm having good games, I feel like I could have even better games than the games that I'm having right now, so that my team could be winning more. Because I don't know, I'm just the type of guy that feels like if my team's winning, then I'm the reason. And if we're losing too, then I'm also the reason. And I let coach know that. And he just told me to, like, don't place all the blame on myself. Just go out there and take care of what I can take care of. Do what I can do to make sure we win games. And that's what I got to focus on, so I can start getting my mental back to where it was, and I can start getting my grades back up, because this ain't gonna cut it. And after taking his advice, I came into this game just like, caring less about what everybody else is doing and focusing more on just what I'm doing. Just worry about what I can only control. And right now, we're doing pretty good. Well, 14-0, 50 seconds left in the first half, and bouncing to the outside, trying to get past him. He made a great tackle on me. Now we're in the red zone, 30 seconds left, 1st and 10, getting that ball right to me for that touchdown. We up 3 scores. Now the team is really having a tough time, even at home, with, stopping me and scoring on our defense, surprisingly. And I mean, after the losing streak that we just went on, this was the perfect team to go against for us to get our, our confidence back, our momentum back, all the energy that we had on our win streak. We can get this going again. Let's get it. And there we go. We finally get another win, winning this thing 28-7. Real good game for us. And I put up 141 yards, 15 attempts, 3 touchdowns, did my thing out there. And David, he did his thing too, 3 touchdowns, just did what he needed to do for us to get this win out here. Just don't throw no interceptions and we gonna be good at the end of the day. And now after getting a win like that, after going on a little losing streak, we really back. We really feel like our momentum is where it's at again. The locker room is back to how it was before, and we ready to keep on winning now. 2nd and 12, he's getting me the ball out in the backfield. Next, he spins to the inside. I'm getting tackled, but now it's 3rd and 4, so we a little bit closer. And there was a wide open guy for the first down, picking up a couple more yards, getting almost into the red zone. We're in the inside zone to the left side on 1st and 10. I'm just waiting for my blockers, juking to the outside, and it's an easy lane for that touchdown. Somehow we end up missing the extra point, but all we can do is keep on going. And interception. Not only that, it went for 6. So now we're down 2 scores. We missed the extra point, so we're going to have to go for 2 if we score. After getting tackled for loss, it's 2nd and 13, but we're doing another run play, getting to the outside, doing a nasty spin to the inside, and I'm picking up that first down. And at this point, if we run the ball on every single play in this drive, I wouldn't be mad. I almost get tackled, not picking up the first down, but that spin was just disgusting. End up getting the first down, and they end up stopping the run a little bit, making it 3rd and 7, and David knew exactly what to do with that ball. Down the field, burnt my man for that touchdown. Now this time we actually made the extra point, but they did get 3 points, so it's a 4-point game. And just look at this speed on this play as we take the lead. As y'all can see, I ain't trying to lose. But they ain't either, as they get another 3, making it a tie game. 1st and 10, getting to the outside, picking up this first down, try to hurdle him, and I don't know what that was, but hey man, we got the first down. I'm having such a crazy game right now. Another run to the outside. I should have just kept going to the outside, but I still got the first down. That's really all that matters. 2nd and 9 now. We're in the running back screen, and I really should have waited a little bit longer for my blocker to get out there, but he just took too long. He's way too slow for that play, I guess. But 3rd and 7, I'm getting us this first down, sliding down as I catch the ball. Now 1st and 10, it's a run for the right side, but I cut it back left, cut back up the middle to get this first down. 1st and goal, we're running the ball again at the 3-yard line, and y'all already know I'm getting into that end zone. And of course, again, we missed the extra point. They scored a touchdown this time, so that extra point that we missed was terrible. And now trying to get our way down the field, this dude David and threw an interception. Not only that, it went for 6. And we don't got time to come back in this game, so it's over. But maybe it's not over with though, because we're only down 8 points. So if we could find a way to get down the field or something, then maybe we can tie this game up. And we actually ended up getting down the field. He threw it down there, just prayed for something, and we got a defensive pass interference, exactly what we needed to get down the field. But unfortunately, all that did was just give us another opportunity, another chance to throw the ball down the field and just hope for the best. Hope somebody can come down with it, and nobody did. And we lost another game. And man, it really, really, really just hurts to lose in a way like this. Especially in the game where I really was out there balling out. 200 yards on 19 attempts and 4 touchdowns, bro. And we missed what? I think we missed 2 extra points. And I think those were the ones that lost us this game. Just ridiculous. And not only am I out here balling out running wise, I'm also the best receiver on this team because nobody gets open. But oh man, we got 2 games left. And at this point, obviously, we've taken too many losses this season and we're not going to be able to make it to the state championship. But the least we could do is make sure we end off this season with some good momentum. And I'm starting this game off with a very big runner, an amazing one at that, using my speed in this big touchdown. Let's go. Now, time has passed and, at this point, we done found out that my brother, he was actually not guilty of anything. He was just there. He was just with the wrong people and he's going to be good. And from now on, I told him to never hang with them people again. Because the only thing that's going to happen when you hang with them is bad things. And as for the people he was hanging with, they was actually grown men. So they all got arrested because they were all the ones that were shooting. So luckily, that boy Jared, nothing's going to happen to him. He going to be good. As a matter of fact, our parents are trying to get him into a sports thing so that he can have something to do after school so that he's not out in the streets. They're planning on putting him in a sports camp for basketball or football, see which one he likes more. But I guess we're just going to see. But currently right now, we're actually losing in this game. And he ended up taking a big sack, making it 2nd and 21. But ran a screenplay, couldn't even get it out to me because that D-line was just too good. 3rd and 21 again, we're not looking good at all in this game. And we're down 28-10. Now, I'm having a good game as I always am. Just look at the speed, look at the agility, the hurdling. I'm doing crazy highlight plays. But at the end of the day, none of that matters when you're losing. But, man, we just got to, end this season off right. We got 1 game left. Of course, we're not making to the state championship, you feel me? But we got to make sure that we play a good game. Not only that, but look, this is the last game of the season and it's at home. So we got to put on a show for this home crowd. And the thing is, even though we didn't play good enough to get to the state championship, we can at least try to make sure we end the season off positive. If we lose, then we'll be neutral, but I'd rather be positive for sure. But all I can say is, man, just what a great year for me. And for the school too, you know what I'm saying? I done came from a school that was very good, so I didn't really have a ranking or nothing. But now, due to the season I had this year, I'm actually ranked number 1, the best running back sophomore in the country. And I'm looking forward to being the best junior too next season. And just the fact that I was able to do what I did here at this school, a school that couldn't win a game last season. And now we got the chance to end this season off with a positive record. And then along with all this good stuff too, I've been gaining a whole lot of popularity around the country in terms of schools wanting me. And now it isn't just California schools that want me. There's teams that want me all the way across the border, like North Carolina and stuff like that. And as much as I really want to commit to a team this year, I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I got as many schools as I possibly can get. Maybe my 12th grade year, I'll fully commit to a school. But I guess we'll just see what happens until then. But for now, we're putting on a show for this home crowd. We're up 21-0. I'm having a crazy game. Just look at the speed. Another touchdown for me. This is a crazy game for us, man. And now up 28-0, just trying to burn clock. And I'm still going, still putting up crazy stats, still just showing off who I am, how nice I am. And I mean, this is just a type of speed and agility that you don't see. Look at this. It looked like I almost got tackled for a whole lot of yards, but instead I turned that into a gain of 4 yards, which is crazy. And so in the final game of the season, the last game, we blow the team out, winning 31-6. And even though we weren't able to get to the state championship, we weren't expected to do that. We weren't even expected to go positive this season, but look at what we did. And man, we just accomplished a lot this season, especially me, like in terms of what I'm trying to do. I went from unranked to, you know what I'm saying, the best sophomore running back in the country. And man, just look at the stats I was able to put up this season. Like, just unmatched. Receiving wise, rushing wise, all of that. I haven't had great kick return and punt return stats and everything. So I was doing everything for the school, or at least everything I could do. And like I said, I ended up winning the award for the best running back in the country. Well, I thought it was just for sophomore, but it was also for the entire country. And also, I was the best special teams returner. But now, coming into my junior season in high school, there's definitely a lot of expectations for the season that people are expecting me to put up. But will I be able to perform under expectations this time? I guess we're just gonna have to find out.